1. Fadeaway. First look at Badgers summer practice and new talent. 2. Wisconsin Badgers 2025-26 basketball preview. Newcomers and potential breakouts. 3. Wisconsin Badgers basketball. Projected rotation and key players for the 2025-2026 season. 1. Fadeaway. First look at Badgers summer practice and new talent. A fresh perspective on the Badgers summer practice. Get ready, basketball fans. The Wisconsin Badgers are gearing up for an exciting 2025-26 season, and the anticipation is palpable. Recently, the team opened the doors to their 10th summer practice, giving us a glimpse into the future of Badger basketball. This summer, Wisconsin is welcoming a wave of new talent, thanks to a robust transfer portal class that is now getting its first taste of practice in Madison, Wisconsin. Alongside these transfers, the team has also introduced a group of eager true freshmen who are beginning to find their footing on the court. The media was granted access to Thursday's practice, which served as a fantastic opportunity to observe the revamped lineup of the University of Wisconsin. With both newcomers and returning players competing for their spots, several athletes stood out and made a significant early impression. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these new additions enough to elevate the Badgers to championship contenders? As fans, we often have high expectations, but the real question is whether this blend of experience and fresh talent can truly gel together. What do you think? Are you optimistic about the upcoming season, or do you have reservations about the team's ability to perform? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Exclusive offer asterisk for those eager to dive deeper into the world of Wisconsin basketball. Consider subscribing for just $1 for the first month. This special offer grants you access to this article and a wealth of in-depth coverage from the 247 Sports Network. Already a subscriber? Log in to continue enjoying all the latest updates. 2. Wisconsin Badgers 2025-26 basketball preview. Newcomers and potential breakouts. A complete roster rebuild could cripple a program or launch it to new heights. Wisconsin's basketball gamble with 9 newcomers has fans buzzing, but the real story lies in how these puzzle pieces are fitting together early. Here's what's unfolding behind the scenes as the Badgers shape their 2025-26 identity. Picture this. At a recent practice, the court looked like a split-screen ad. Half the players wore numbered jerseys, the returning core, while the other half were unidentified newcomers. And get this, more fresh faces are still en route. Head coach Greg Gard halted a basic passing drill mid-session Thursday, urging repetition to lock down foundational details. "You saw us struggle today," returning forward Nolan Winter admitted. "We're actively guiding the new guys through every step." But here's the twist. Gard accidentally called Wisconsin's 3 returning rotation players old guys before correcting himself. Ironic when you realize Jack Janicki, one of those veterans, isn't even 21 yet. Yet despite the youth infusion, glimpses of promise are undeniable. John Blackwell, Wisconsin's star returner who pulled out of the NBA draft, has visibly leveled up his leadership and playmaking. During the open practice, he directed teammates defensively and sliced through traffic to create shots. And this is the part that's turning heads. Wisconsin's transfer portal haul isn't just talented, it's battle-tested. Nick Boyd, ex-FEU/San Diego State, brings Final Four experience and electric speed, while sharpshooter Andrew Rohde, Virginia/St. Thomas, has logged 92 career games. Elijah Gray, Fordham/Temple, and Braden Carrington, Tulsa/Minnesota, boast 85 and 78 games, respectively. Only Austin Rapp, Portland, lacks 3 years of seasoning, yet he started 30 games as a rookie averaging 13.8 points. No small feat. But here's where it gets controversial. Gard hinted that 4 of these transfers weren't prepped in high major systems, calling their weight room transition a challenge they've never faced. Is this a subtle critique of mid-major strength programs? You decide. The physical development is intense. Winter himself has packed on 12 pounds this summer, joking, "I'm eating every hour," while bonding with newcomers over jet skiing on Lake Wabessa. Blackwell's transformation? Gard spotlighted his leaner frame and dominant mentality. Crucial since analytics show he's the sole returnee who handled over 20% of possessions last season. And don't overlook Janicki. Gard compared his glue guy impact to Badger legends like Josh Gasser. Everyone's improved since March, guard emphasized. Yet reality checks loom. Is July progress in an empty arena meaningful? Guard freely admits, there's a lot to like, but it's only July. So, let's open the floor. Asterisk, are summer workouts a reliable success predictor, or just hype-building theater? Could Wisconsin's reliance on non-power conference transfers backfire? Sound off in the comments. Agree or disagree? Asterisk. 3. Wisconsin Badgers basketball, projected rotation and key players for the 2025 to 2026 season. The Wisconsin Badgers basketball team is at a crossroads after a whirlwind offseason of transfers, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering, can this revamped roster gel in time for the upcoming season? With the final piece of the puzzle added on July 1st, senior Temple transfer Elijah Gray, the Badgers roster is now complete, but the real challenge is just beginning. How will this new-look team shape up? Let's dive into a projected rotation and explore the intriguing dynamics at play. But here's where it gets controversial. While the starting lineup seems relatively set, the roles and chemistry of this group are far from certain. Greg Gard's first unit: Nick Boyd, PG, John Blackwell, SG, Andrew Rohde, SF, Austin Rapp, PF, and Nolan Winter, C, has been locked in for months, but questions linger. How will Gard manage the ball-handling duties, which currently rest on the shoulders of just 3 players, Boyd, Blackwell, and Rohde? Will this limitation force Gard into unconventional lineups early in the season? And this is the part most people miss. The frontcourt duo of Rapp and Winter has immense offensive potential, but their defensive shortcomings could be a glaring weakness in the rugged Big Ten. Let's break it down further. Winter, stepping into Steven Crowell's former role, is expected to be the primary screener and high-post distributor. While he may not match Crowell's passing prowess, his ability to roll to the rim and attack downhill could be a game-changer. Rapp, on the other hand, brings a catch-and-shoot threat but may struggle against bigger, more physical opponents. Defensively, neither player has the ideal frame to guard Big Ten centers, which could force Gard into creative or desperate lineup adjustments. Now, let's talk bench depth. Jack Janicki, the fan-favorite sixth man, brings energy and hustle but shot just 27% from 3 and 33% from the free throw line last season. Braden Carrington, a Tulsa transfer, could challenge for more minutes with his proven mid-major experience. Meanwhile, the frontcourt depth remains a major question mark. Ricardo Greppi, Elijah Gray, and Zach Kinziger are all vying for roles, but none are guaranteed rotation spots. Gray's experience and physicality give him an edge, while Kinziger's elite shooting could make him a dark horse candidate. And this is where it gets even more intriguing. The freshmen, Alexis Bieliauskas, Hayden Jones, Will Garlock, Isaac Gard, and Jack Robinson, are wild cards. Bieliauskas and Jones have impressed in international play, but their weaknesses may keep them off the court this season. Garlock's size and athleticism have drawn praise, but he's still raw. Robinson, meanwhile, faces an uphill battle for minutes behind Janicki and Carrington. As for Isaac Gard, he'll likely remain a reserve, offering sporadic scoring when the game is out of reach. So, what's the biggest takeaway? This Badgers team has talent and potential, but the rotation is far from settled. Gard's ability to manage minutes, develop chemistry, and address defensive weaknesses will be the key to their success. But here's the question for you. Can this roster overcome its limitations and compete in the Big Ten, or will their defensive vulnerabilities hold them back? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is one debate that's sure to spark differing opinions.